Good morning, children. The topic diary entry or writing of diaries has already been done in your class. Today, I have taken this chapter again for you because this writing is very important for you. That is why I have taken this chapter again. Once, I would like to remind you a diary entry is a reflection of one's emotions, personality, and true feelings. It is generally written to free off oneself from the emotions that one does not usually share with others. A diary entry is for personal use and therefore involves the use of an informal tone. Dear children, there are certain tips to write a good diary. Write the day and date. Never forget for which marks is given to you in your examination. So never forget to write the date and day on the top of the diary. Writing a style must be personal because you are going to share your own personal feelings, your emotions. So it is written by using the word I or my, such kind of. This is called personal. So it is written in the, you have to use first person. First person. Who is first person? I or we. Singular number is I, plural is we. So always use this. Next, some people begin by addressing the diary as a dear diary. Some of the students write like this. So actually, this tradition came when Anne Frank. Have you heard the name of Anne Frank? She was a Jew. She was living in Holland and threatened by Nazis of Germany. So she was living in a hiding place with her parents and elder sister. She had no any friend and she got a diary on her 13th birthday and she named her diary Kitty, Kitty, and she shared her feelings, emotions in her diary. So she started to write Dear Diary. Dear children, there is no need to write Dear Diary. I would like to suggest you. Be careful about the word limits. Next is draw a box around your diary entry because it is compulsory requirement in all short composition. I had discussed in my previous class, the first example given in this diary, you are Ranbir. It is the happiest moment of your life as you have scored an unbeaten century, which was also an eye opener for your cities. I have already discussed, and if you want to listen again, you can watch my previous video. I think you have kept in your mobiles. Today, I would like to discuss you the second question, that is Geeta had a quarrel with her best friend Lata. Geeta was very sad. Okay, Geeta and Lata had been best of friends for the last 5 years. But on this day, Lata had insulted Geeta publicly. Geeta too lost her self control and it became an ugly scene. Geeta returned home feeling very sad, and at night she wrote in her diary. The example has already been given to you here on next page. Friday, you see, this is the day, 6th October date, 20th, and you have to write here 202020, that is here. Generally, what has been written right side of this diary, that is 10 p.m. Generally, diaries are written by its writer late at night, late of the night, so you can fill any time, 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m., what you like. But diaries are never written early in the morning. Remember this. So Geeta writes, I always felt proud of being a very practical and no nonsense person, but today I am feeling miserable, pained, and insulted. These are her feelings. I wish I had words to express my feelings. Our third period was free today. Most of the girls, including Lata, were out of the class. I wanted to complete my history assignment, and so I stayed on in the class. I needed the historical atlas, and since I had forgotten to take mine, I opened Lata's bag to take out her atlas. At the same time, Lata entered the class along with some other girls. She rushed towards me and snatched her bag. Then she accused me of regularly stealing things from her bag. I had no business to touch her bag without her permission. She went to the class teacher and reported against me. Her nasty behavior left me bewildered. And in the last, Geeta has written her name. You see, left side or right side does not matter for you. Dear children, you can write some other diaries. You have to practice it. Suppose If you have, suppose you have celebrated your birthday on 10th of July, and someone is telling you to write a diary entry. How did you celebrate your birthday? So you can divide the whole day in I three major parts. Early in the morning, what did you do? You woke up early in the morning, you prayed God, went to temple with your parents. Early in the morning, your parents, your brother or sisters congratulated you for your birthday. Early in the morning, you will invite your friends at evening to celebrate your birthday. So I think you can think some other activities for early in the morning. Next, during noon, there is no doubt you will go to the market. That time you will decorate your hall, yeah, or room for celebration of your birthday. Your mother will prepare dishes for guests. So such kind of activities can be written during noon. And at last, third part of your birthday, that is evening time, your friends, guests, relatives came to your home. You can write that the place was decorated with balloons, lights, and etc. All the people congratulated you. Happy birthday to you. What is your name? They will say. Suppose your name is Geeta. So everyone will sing happy birthday to Geeta. Uh, your mother, you served tasty dishes to them. You received gifts on your birthday. Some of your friends started to dance, and at last, at after I think after 9 p.m., you can say all the guests went to their home. So this is very important. At last, you have to write your name at the end. This is a good diary entry, I think. So always try to divide. Suppose this is generally this is Monday activity, and you have to divide the time, and you can easily write this. Dear children, certain questions are there. You have to respond about them. You should write it. You should try to read these questions. If you have any problem, you may ask me about these questions. I am ready, always ready with you to solve and discuss. So never forget to write a diary entry. These 8 questions will train you to write a good diary. Thank you, children.